Hey, I really love my I hope she don't take me for granted.
Hello everyone, this is Hardy, and you're watching NBA 2K TV.
Happy New Year!
And welcome to the last episode of 2K TV in 2022.
And the first episode of 2023. All right, Chris, do you have any New Year's resolutions?
Well, since we took so many L's as Team 2K TV last year, this year in 2023, we're going to go undefeated.
A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Okongwu in at the center position. Knocked loose. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Here's Jay. Misses with the tough leaning jump shot. And he drives in. The shot will not fall. And Atlanta will come the other way. Hunter with it. Now guarded by Jay. Hunter, the pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Nate McMillan. I asked him about the challenge of playing against a team that's so smart and under control on offense. And he said they really do a terrific job of execution. No miscues or missteps. We need to be just as disciplined if we're going to get the upper hand. And since they're down 1-0 in the season series, they'll have to do that really well tonight.
Great update, David. Thanks. It'll be fascinating, Greg, to watch them try to slow down these shooters.
No question. That's the focus defensively. But then, on the offensive end, they have to get production of their own.
The way this league is going, you have to play great defense and you have to score to keep up.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Jay, there we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
And Jokic, with that incredible vision, quickly spots the open man.
I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Jay, the pass to Jokic. Down low, here's Monk. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Griffin's checked in for Atlanta. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Out left to the wing. Collins kicks to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. To the right side. Here's Griffin. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
Monk, the pass to Jay.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Murray outside. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Jay. Lays it up off the glass.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray with a great job of getting it to his teammate.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
One of the stories of the 21-22 season was the breakout.
Substitution on the court.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Jay. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
On the court right now for the Hawks. On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. Kendrick Nunn out there with Trae Young. And it's Okongwu in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here's Nunn. 8 points for him. 5 to shoot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if the coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Grizzlies was terrific. He finished with 47 points. And along with what he did on offense, he had a big defensive night as well. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. And Kevin, we'll see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And a block like that sends a message, one that says we're not giving up this lead.
To the wing right side. Here's Okongwu. The shot comes out. Excellent D from Jane. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 7. Najee, good.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
The Hawks have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Wasted no time on that one. Nunn's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Hawks. Pass to Murray. And it's sent back by Okongwu. The steal. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Now, here's Monk, defended by Nunn. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Hunter kicks to Young. There's the pass to Hunter. There's the three. The basket good. The assist from Young. Hunter's got the lead up to 11 now for Atlanta. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And one other thing that stands out, all the block shots. I mean, staying up in their jerseys tonight.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Batum comes in for Huddle. And Murray subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. Looking to get back on track here. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Nicholas Batum.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Derek Favors checked in for Nikola Jokic. Griffin's checked in for Atlanta. Smitty, you gotta love how the big man Okongwu is developing.
Kevin, especially from a defensive perspective, he defends the rim with confidence. And I also like his shot selection.
Poke loose. Here's Murray. Second chance shot. And Griffin with the layup. Griffin's got his second bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Shot to stop the run. That one a little long.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Young's shot is good.
Good scoring field by Trae Young inside, finding a path to a beautiful shot.
Throws it up high. And the turnover again by Denver.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miss.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a nice score.
26, the Hawks, 45.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We've seen Kendrick Nunn really having a great game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
They've got Monk. Also Jamal Murray out there. Jay out there with Jokic. It's Najee in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half. Now, here's Hunter. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Collins wide open, he fires. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Collins has got his team on the board first here in the second half for Atlanta. Here's Jay. Outside for Murray. Inside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jokic. No good from 11 feet. The Hawks leading by 21. Lobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
One of the best young lob men in the business, John Collins, finished with an exclamation point.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks.
And John Collins does just about everything you'd want your big man to do.
Greg, what I like is he can shoot it from deep. He's still someone who is improving defensively, and he's a guy who wants to keep developing his overall game.
Now, here is Young. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. Here's Murray. Lays it up and banks it in. Murray's got 6 points.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Here's Jay, and it's sent back by Okongwu.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night. That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
And Jay gets the whistle that time. Here's Highland. He's got 5. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And the basket by Jay. That's 10 points for Jay.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Murray outside. No good there.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we put...
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Hawks on top, leading by 14. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so in the game for the Hawks, Griffin out there with Batum. Then there's Murray. Then it's Johnson, and it's Okongwu in at the 5. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, you know, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Okongwu, the basket good, off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Jay, the pass to Jokic, and the basket is good.
And this is where Jokic is most comfortable. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he becomes.
To the inside, and Okongwu slams it in.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Jokic passes to Highland. Jay, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another. Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst. You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Pass to Hunter. Here's the 3. Drills the three-pointer. And the Hawks lead by 17.
Showing how effective he can be. Once DeAndre Hunter gets rolling, look out.
Jay, the pass to Jokic. Over Okongwu. And again, it's Denver.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
To the middle, here's Murray. The basket good, off the assist from Young.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Pass to Monk. Here's Jay. And he uses the glass on the lane. Jay's got 8 here in the quarter.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And in a league full of shooters, Malik Monk is right there with the best of them.
And has always been a weapon from outside. Has refined his shot selection the last few years and starting to come into his own as a reliable outside threat.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thanks, David. The Hawks leading by 15. Jay, the pass to Jokic. Driving in, and Jokic slams it in.
Incoming, it's Joker time as Jokic shaking the arena with that slam.
To the paint. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter of this one. To the inside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Aggressive inside. When Hunter attacks, good things happen. Love the initiative.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Murray right side. Inside. Jay misses. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
And he gets it to go.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor. Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Hawks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep, and that has to be a relief.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Onyeka Okongwu.
I'll tell you, his shot blocking made a big impact. Whether it was on the ball or rotating over to help, he provided the intimidation factor this defense needed.
That's his 5th personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
I really enjoy watching Trae Young play. He's got a sweet stroke, and he can dish it. Trae Young is a modern point guard. And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Left side, Batum. Down low. The kick out to Brown. Just 3 to shoot. They get it back. Okongwu, the pass to Brown. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
UK Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the NBA Rising Stars Challenge. Get ready for some thrilling end-to-end action as the best first and second-year player.
It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
So, Team World's 5 right now. We've got Sharp, and it's Daniels in at the 1 spot. You brought the big stage these young guys around tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers. And there's no question he was going to be playing in this game, because as far as a first or second-year player goes, he's about as impactful as any in the league.
That's exactly right. I mean, he's quickly become one of his team's most important players. For most guys, that can take years, but it's happened really fast for him.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg, and it gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Murray's checked in for USA. Here's Jay. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And for a guy who hasn't been able to get a ton of minutes this season, great that he's had a chance to show off his skill set here tonight.
And he does have some skills to show off. I mean, his opportunity for more playing time is going to come soon enough. He just has to stay patient.
Pass to Waters. Fires from deep. Rebound by Murray.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
To the left wing, from outside the arc, knocks down the 3-ball.
Gonna miss that sort of an opportunity from
Bell passes to Jay. Good, nice job down low. Jay's got 6.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
He dishes it to Murray. Now, here is Bell. Defense right on him. Good work there as it goes. He's got 5.
And sort of a revelation this season. He's quickly established himself as one of the league's top young players.
And that's always impressive to see because there were a lot of people who had their doubts about him. But he seems to thrive on proving those people wrong, and he's off to a good start.
On the wing, Daniels. Shot clock at 5. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Team World shooting their 5th and 6th free throw.
On the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Jay out there with Davis. Then it's Ivy. And it's Weaver in at the center position. And for Team World, we've got Sharp. And it's Mathurin in at the 2-guard spot.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Now here's Jang. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Tries again. The shot, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
McCarthy, the pass to Jay. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Jang, no luck.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And there's the pass to Weaver. USA moving the ball around. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Passes it to Mathurin. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by USA.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Poked away. Now, here's Sharp. Guarded close.
Hey, yo, right here.
Mathurin passes to Sharp. Now, Jang. Here's Mathurin. 6 points for him. And out of bounds as Team World gains possession. Daniels is checked in for Team World.
Team World. Dyson Daniels.
Here's Mathurin. Pass to Jang. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And the second free throw, good. USA leading by 21. Here's Jay. The layup off target.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Jang against Davis. Team World with another miss. And it's Davis with the ball for USA. Jay misses. Here's Mathurin. The rebound by Ivy.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Trains the three-pointer.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Back to Daniels. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Diaz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Daniels. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Daniels has gone 2 of 7 from the floor here. Jay, the pass to Weaver. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Mathurin. They get it back.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
Here's Jay, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know, I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime!
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Kicks to Jang. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6, so looking for more.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
The pass to Diaz. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Team World, they have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point. And Team World making a change here. Good on the second free throw. So timeout called here, the first for USA.
Start it.
Everyone get loud and put your hands together for Go USA Team Dancers.
Here's Jay. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And it's USA holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They have made...
Everyone get loud and put your hands together for Go.
And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Star Challenge. So USA wins it.
I can't say enough about how well all these young men competed here tonight. A great show for the fans and a clear picture of just how many talented up-and-comers we have here in the NBA.
Nothing like it, folks. The All-Star festivities in the air. Kevin Harlan here with partners Clark Kellogg and
he just fell short. This came up short.
First attempt for him. He's the second.
Sideways and then go reverse.
Just about hit his head.
He's sideways when he jumps, and then by the time he...
So it'll be Anthony Edwards here.
to the goal here, Kevin. I mean, his head was rim high.
Good call.
Rim high.
So it'll be Zion Williamson here. Fourth on the... Jackson's got a close race here with, and so here's Jaden back to first. Let's see his second dunk of the night. Here we go. Oh my gosh.
No.
Back to our second dunk. Let's see what he's...
I wasn't kidding, bro. You got to be a dragon 24/7.
KG, just chill, man.
I just need you to hold your own against him, and we got this. Feel me?
Listen, let's get this done.
Let's get it.
Cut. Okay.
I love it, though. I'm with you.
KG, welcome to 2K TV. Now, I heard that you do a little watching of 2K TV. You're a fan?
I do. I am a fan. Happy to be here.
Thank you so much for coming on today. Now, is this the first time you've gotten scanned for NBA 2K?
Yes. I haven't. Not my first time doing motion capture.
Okay.
My first time being scanned. I feel like I'm on a field trip, so to speak. Like I'm going from station to station, doing different things. Totally a new experience. Oh, wow. By far, the helmet fitting and the whole motion suit was like a whole adventure.
Well, Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt in this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Rozier out on the wing with Hayward. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Jones in at the four-man position. And the Player of the Month awards announced recently. MP taking the honor for the second time this season.
It's really impressive. I mean, when you win that award twice in the same year, you are well on your way to making a case for MVP.
Drummond finds ball. No good. To the inside. And it's Jay missing. Porter against Hayward. Outside for Rozier. That's in. Coming off an assist from Hayward.
Well, you can see how dialed in Gordon Hayward can be. When he's on his game, the vision is exceptional. When Terry Rozier switched teams from Boston to Charlotte, think about the level of responsibility and the burden change from one team to the other. Now a starter, now all kinds of responsibilities on his shoulders.
And the Hornets with possession here. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Here's Drummond. Banked it in off the glass.
Boy, you love the kind of space that Andre Drummond eats up on the interior. Some guys don't play up to their size. Andre Drummond sure does.
Now here's Porter. Right now averaging 5.5 a game.
Dude, you could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. So, Doris, what differentiates Terry Rozier at his position?
His scoring ability, his threat as both a three-point shooter and a dribble drive guy. But the key, BA, to me, and what distinguishes him, you can play him on the ball or you can play him off the ball. So he can play with another great guard and still flourish.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Denver?
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Drummond, he's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Outside Murray. To the middle. Here's Jay. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game. Charlotte trailing. Rozier, the pass to Ball. Now Hayward. Pass to Jones. To the paint. Here's Rozier. Tipped. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. And that one's good. Jay.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Well, you've got to see the whole floor. LaMelo Ball does exactly that, finds the open man.
And not many teams have as solid a piece to build around as the Hornets do with LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo clearly is a guy who has incredible confidence, incredible vision and passing ability. When you look at his ability to make the game easy for the players around him, and sometimes in transition to make those elite athletes look incredibly special, he is a guy that you would enjoy playing with.
Time called here. The Hornets decide to talk it over. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
And last time against this squad, they struggled to make free throws.
.119 left in the first quarter. Down low. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Nikola Jokic. That one's off. Wow, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, BA, and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well. And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
The Hornets have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Oh, they get a hand on it. Off his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
So it's the Hornets now, trailing by 5. The 3-ball.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
And that one's good. Jay, he's got 18.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Martin outside. Three-pointer, Bouknight. Rebounded by Green.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
That one falls.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here's Bouknight. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Martin. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses. And so it's the Denver Nuggets ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their
Visiting team 12.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. Ball and Rozier are the guards. Oh, my goodness!
That is incredible!
Howard at home!
Not fair at all. Did you see it? And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He's been a force of nature, and that drive, just another of his great plays this game.
Count the basket.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And so it looks like the Hornets will retain possession here.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Monk, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Ooh, poked away. And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break. Here's Jay. It's hauled in by Hayward.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
You know, Grant, a positive trend in this league right now. Teams would rather risk losing a game than sacrifice a player's health.
Well, it's all about a player's health, B.A., when it's all said and done. A player with minor injuries are usually held out now, sometimes even against their own will. A much different situation than when I was playing many years ago. Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
Rozier from outside. That shot, no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
Here's Jay. The Hornets pull it in. Pass to Rozier. Now Drummond, defended by Murray. Hayward for 3. Hits the trifecta. Hayward's got 5 now.
Well, this is why it's important that Gordon Hayward continue to space the floor. When he's hitting from distance, boy, it unlocks every aspect of his game.
Denver calls timeout. Even as a forward, Gordon Hayward can run the offense, Grant.
Hey, B.A.
And so it's Denver flanking their chances, ending the quarter. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've got Zeke Naji. He's out there with Nikola Jokic. Jamal Murray out there with Michael Porter. And it's Jay in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Michael Malone. And the Hornets with possession here. 15-point game. Here's Rozier. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
This is what Terry Rozier gives you. Out of the point guard position, the willingness to rebound the position. That's part of his appeal.
Pass to Jay. On the take. And he slams it in one-handed.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And Charlotte's shooting an average of 43% from the floor.
Number 23. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Ball, a valuable contributor, averaging 25 points a game. Rozier outside. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one.
That climbing three-point percentage for Terry Rozier just gets better and better.
Up ahead. And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
A nice start to the 3rd. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Here's Jay, pounded by Rozier. Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Here's Jay. Clock at 4. And he goes in for the dunk.
The unique passing skills of Jokic, just fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has a clean look at the basket.
It's Hayward on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. The jump hook. Drummond passes to Rozier. On the wing, Jones. Give him 8. Another shot. Here's Drummond. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Pass to Jay. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 32 points in the game for him.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Ball against Murray. Rozier, the pass to Drummond. And he banks in the layup. Drummond's got 8.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Here's Jay. Hornets with the rebound. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Hayward. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Jay. Oh, Drummond with a block.
Twice on the pipe. Send it back, Andre Drummond.
Haynes checked in for Najee. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Jay. Outside Payne. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. You know, the point forward is... Denver has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. On the court for Charlotte. Ball and Rozier on the guards. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Jones in at the power forward position.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Denver.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted areas. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. And he drops the first.
Second team foul.
And so he hits both. Charlotte is shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Pass to Rozier. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists in the game. Outside Monk. Here's Jay. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Inside. And Ball gets it to go.
We all know Terry Rozier can score the ball, but boy, showing the selflessness right there with that pass.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty. All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Here's Ball. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
Ball with the rebound. The Hornets have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. And the jam by Drummond.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, VA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Outside Murray. Pass to Najee. Here's Jay. Outside Murray. Just 5 to shoot. And from 16 feet away, he cans it. Murray's gotten his first basket of the night.
It presents all sorts of problems when Murray's mid-range game is working. It gets the D scrambling. They got to get a body on him everywhere he goes. They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Jones with the block. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. The Nuggets making a switch here. Porter Jr.'s checked in.
Michael Porter Jr.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Murray against ball. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
The basketball IQ is already so impressive. Love seeing LaMelo Ball get crafty in the pick and roll.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And they pick up 2. Ball's got 12 points in just the second half.
Now this is just a big-time offensive performance from a young LaMelo Ball. He's already put the league on notice.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Martin, the pass to Hayward. And so he draws the foul, headed to the left. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
Gordon Hayward taking 2 shots.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
LaMelo Ball is never rattled. Doesn't matter how close the score or what the situation. This guy unafraid of big shots.
He's been red hot. It's like one of those days when it seems like he can't miss.
And his shooting is the only reason this game is as close as it is. He's been Mr. Reliable offensively.
Timeout call, the Hornets. They're losing by 5. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The Hornets making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well here's a summary of what Steve Clifford went over with his team during the break. He was really urging them to stay after it, saying, quote, "We're right there guys, keep playing for one another, and let's take this game." Bringing the inspiration. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. And there's the rejection. Out of bounds. Hornets ball as Charlotte keeps possession. There's 37 seconds left in the game. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hornets will retain possession. Pass the ball. Drummond with the ball. Hayward outside. 4 on the clock. It's rebounded by Najee. And that's an intentional foul.
Gordon Hayward. That's his first personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line, add to your lead.
Time called here. The Hornets decide to talk it over. They trail by 7. 17 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
A lot to talk about here, but hey, this game is likely out of reach.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Bouknight can't get it to go. Here's Jay. Off target at the rim.
Terrific rim protection, impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
So it's Denver picking up the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.